Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was really hoping to get a video done with my kids tonight, but unfortunately we've had a lot going on the past few days. I did get a few questions from my addiction video, so that I thought I would answer those questions in this video. I also want to do a makeup look with the ABH Prism palette. I'm going to use purples today. I really love this purple right here, Lure, as a transition. It's like a dusty grayish purple. I love it. I really want to use Dimension today. It's a really beautiful shimmery purple. I think I'm going to do like a cut crease with it. I'm also going to teach you a little bit about cut creases while I do that. So in my addiction video, I talked about my struggles with addiction. I talked about, you know, how it started versus to how I finished. And I had some questions about being on medicine now, and how does that make me sober if I'm still on medicine. I'm gonna explain the difference. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna start with Lure, which is this dusty purple lavender color. I'm gonna use that as my transition. I'm gonna just use my scone brush. I told you guys in my addiction video that I came off of the pain pills and all the other drugs, but that I'm still on a medicine that keeps me sober, stable, a daily life. So that is true. And when I say I'm sober, I mean you'll rarely see. I literally never drink. I don't smoke. I don't smoke pot. Like I literally, I take my medicine I'm prescribed, and that's it. And I take it the way I'm supposed to. I don't abuse it. And it keeps me grounded. It keeps me level. Because in addiction, your brain is fed by your addiction. It feeds your pleasure centers. So your brain is firing off all these, or it's misfiring all these neurons, and it's making them think that, oh my God, I need this pleasure all the time. And your brain gets used to that. So when you withdraw, your equilibrium, it feels like you're completely off balance. Like it literally takes your brain so long to heal after you've been misusing drugs that long. Like, you know, it takes forever. So a Band-Aid help, which is like methadone, Subutex, or buprenorphine, things like that, they help your brain to slowly mend itself without like going into shock, like, oh my God. You know? When I say I'm sober, I mean I'm not out abusing drugs. I'm not drinking. I don't smoke. I'm living life like any normal sober person. I just have a crutch. And I call it a crutch because I am right now tapering myself down off of my medicine. I want to be sober by the time I want to be completely sober by the time my daughter is 1 year old. And that's this December. And I don't see that as impossible. I see that as something that, as long as I have the will and the strength, and I believe in myself, I'll be able to come off of it. I'm going to tell you, addiction is hard. It is a hard thing to battle. And it's hard when you've been on something so long and then you decide you're done, you know, you're ready to step away, and your body won't agree with it. So, but anyway, yes, the medicine I'm on is like a Band-Aid. It's a crutch. It did replace the other drugs, but I'm using it the way I'm supposed to. I've been on it so long that I don't feel any different. Like, it does not make me high. It does not like make me feel like I need to do something else, you know, whatnot. So anyway, about the makeup, this is the transition color. I kind of want to deepen it a little bit in the corners, like in the crease, and like right, you know, just kind of give it some depth before I put my lid color on. We're going to use Androgyny. This is the Androgyny palette. We're going to use Androgyny, and we're going to deepen up the crease. in the outer and inner corner. So I'm just going to use that same brush. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to use a more tapered brush. Get this little tapered dome brush. It's just like a little taper. It's good for like when you're depositing color. Taking that, I'm just going to put it right in the crease. So just right here. I'm just kind of using windshield wiper motions. I'm just going to get it in there, and then I'm going to blend it with the other brush because this doesn't really blend well. I just want to get the color on there. And then once the color's on there, we can blend. Another question I got from my addiction video was, did my addiction ever really affect my kids? Yes, it did. It affected my oldest son, and it affected him because when I was younger, when I first had him, I really was not taking care of him the way I should have been. I was too busy, you know, partying. I would work and then I'd get off and I'd get messed up. Like, I would not, basically, he was living with my grandma for the first 6 months of his life. He was not with me. I was not the mother that I wanted to be. I am the mother I want to be now, but then I was not. Like, I was just so focused on me and my addiction, like my getting high, that I wasn't doing for him what I should have been doing. And it was really hard for me to admit that when I started getting sober. I felt like, no, I was such a good mom, like I did my best and all this. No, I could have done better. I could have done a lot better. I'm just blending this darker purple into the androgyny color. I'm blending it into each crease and kind of making it even. I could have been a better mother. I could have been a better everything, honestly. I could have been a better sister, a better daughter, better granddaughter. I could have been better, and I can say that with like all honesty, because I just, at that time, I just was so oblivious to life and everything, and I didn't realize how much it was going to affect my child, and it truly did. Like, it truly did. So anyway, which leads me to something else I wanted to talk about in this video, and what was bothering me recently is I've been seeing a lot of like stories about deadbeat dads, and like people really getting on to deadbeat dads. And let me tell you, I don't understand it either. I don't understand how men can make a child and then like not take care of them. But I want to say this. I've seen a lot of women who have made children and they don't take care of them either. And if you're going out partying every weekend, I'm not saying you don't deserve a break every once in a while, but if your first thought on Friday afternoon is, who can I dump my children off on so you can go party, then yeah, you're a deadbeat. It's not just their daddy. Their daddy's not the problem. You're the problem. Just remember, there are deadbeat moms and dads. And I am the first to tell you, I just don't understand how people can walk away from their kids or neglect their kids or let people hurt their kids, because I worry about my son going to school and getting bullied and how I'm gonna react if I find out a kid is bullying my son. Like, I will probably full on flip out. Shape tape and light, and I'm going to use my little Morphe G19, and I'm going to cut my crease, and we're gonna add some purple. I'm just placing this on the lid and I'm gonna cut the crease. Kids nowadays need guidance, and I'm hoping that my videos will hopefully reach some of the kids that need that guidance, because there are kids who have parents that think, oh, they're gonna figure it out, like they'll figure it out themselves. No, they're not gonna figure it out themselves. You can't just throw your kid into high school and where, you know, that's probably the first place they're gonna cross drugs, because there are kids who have parents that let them do whatever they want. And those kids are going to be the kids in high school dealing pot. You're going to be like, how did you get pot? Like, where have you been? And they're gonna be like, school, mom, I've only been at school. That's just the world nowadays. Like, that is the world nowadays, and it's sad. But I'm hoping that, like, us together, and if my videos, you know, get to a lot of people, that we can change the world together. So anyway, I'm going to add our dimension color, that sparkly purple, right on the lid. Oh, it's got like a gray purple. It's really pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Just adding it right over that concealer. I really like this purple. Again, this is Dimension in the Prism palette. I'm gonna put Osiris on there too. It's like a darker purple. We're gonna put that kind of right here. Yes, I think I'm gonna use a yellow. I think Sphere in the Prism palette, I think that will pop beautifully on the bottom. Okay, so I'm just gonna take Sphere, which is a really bright yellow, and I'm going to add that on the bottom lash line. I just think it plays beautifully off of that purple. As you can tell, I really like out of the box looks, and I think that is just so gorgeous. I'm gonna do some black liner in my waterline to just kind of make that pop a little bit more. So let's do that now. All right, here we go. I'm gonna use the Total Tease, CoverGirl Total Tease. I've actually really been loving this lately. And then we can do some lipstick. I'm just gonna stick with regular lashes, no liner. Just kind of focus on the eyeshadow in this look. Alright, so I'm gonna do my bottom lashes real quick. I love this thing. Like, it's actually got a really nice wand. Okay, that turned out good. I'm actually excited about that. Okay, so let's do some lipstick and we'll set and we'll be all done. We're done with that. Let's pick a lipstick. I think because the eyes are so bold, a nude is probably what we're gonna have to. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do a nude. I'm gonna do a purple. I think I want a purple since I have yellow on the bottom. I know I got purple on the eyes, but I think a purple is appropriate. I think it'll be pretty. So I'm not gonna line my lips. I don't think I have a purple liner. So I'm just gonna fill it in. This is one of the Kylie glosses, but I don't know the name at all, and it doesn't have it on it. I think I had a sticker on it and my sons took it off. It's not a gloss, I'm sorry, it's a lipstick. And it smells like berries. I find with her lipsticks that they need like a little finessing and like a second layer. To get to full opacity. But then once you do, it's actually really gorgeous. So that is my look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you think it's as beautiful as I think it is. Like, I really like it. I like the yellow on the underneath. I think that really like makes it pop. And the purple lip, I hope you guys enjoyed. You can follow me at Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. I need to get a Twitter. I don't have one yet, but I'll link all that below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.